So I dragged myself out on a hike, and I think I finally understand what's really meant when we say comparison steals your joy. You just eat it like this?
Yeah.
I've been on this island here in Brazil for an entire 3 weeks, and I haven't done a single thing except stroll on the beach, eat at this one particular restaurant, or at the only cafe within walking distance. Comparison's stealing my joy. Because there's actually a lot to do here in Florianopolis. But they told me this is supposed to be Brazil's Caribbean, except it's nothing like the Caribbean I know. So apparently, I'm too disappointed to even allow myself to experience the place as it is for what it is. Not this weekend. This weekend, I am pulling myself together and I am going outside further than the cute cafe down the road. Actually, I'm going in the completely opposite direction. I'm pleasantly surprised because on one side of the road, it's lush countryside, and on the other side, it's just pristine coastline. Yeah. Today is just me and Andre on the hike. Andre is a Brazilian whose family moved to Floripa, as the locals call it, and now he and his wife run a company guiding hikes around the island.
Subir de novo, presta atenção para não quebrar para a esquerda. Tá. Muita gente quebra para a esquerda e vai lá para baixo. Tá. Mas presta atenção, é só ir reto. Só ir reto, beleza. Na hora que descer, em vez de virar para a esquerda, vai reto.
It's nice having a one-on-one conversation with him as we go. Oh, this isn't crowded. I don't think you'll ever get crowded compared to Rio. My first time seeing a vanilla plant. The trail's humid as expected, and not too easy, but also not too hard. Sometimes I wonder if I'm stupid for booking all these guides for these hikes.
Make tea.
Mm-hmm.
It's I translate.
Yeah, the literal translation is whale herb. This trail has some markings supposedly guiding the way, but the more rooted the sections get, the more I think, yeah, I'd be so stressed if I came out here by myself. I don't know. I do know it is nice not having to worry about going the wrong way. And instead, I get to just be here and enjoy being here. But then we come across some monkeys. And honestly, I could stay here for so long just watching them. That's just me. I take in every single detail about them for a good 10 minutes before I'm ready to continue. But Andre's body language is saying, let's go. And so there's a downside of not hiking solo. I'm really happy I get to see them though. It's actually the one species I was really hoping to see here in Brazil. So we continue on, and then this is where my soul gets crushed. Very dramatic, I know, but we reach an opening to the ocean, and immediately I realize we are way too early to get the prettiest blue from the water. Honestly, I'm thinking, why on earth would you set a start time that's way too early to give us, the visitors, the best experience? And by experience, my miserable behind means the prettiest watercolor. Because I myself said to Andre on the way back out, I don't get why people start hiking so late. For me, it's always the earlier, the better. So a mental struggle it is. Remember to be grateful, Rays. focus on what really matters, Renee. No, this isn't Turks or Cayman water, but be here and enjoy it for what it is because it is pretty. A different kind of pretty than you're used to, yeah, but it's still pretty. Then, as if I'm not struggling enough, Andre sucks at photos. So the photographer in me, dying. But let it go, Renee. There's a lot more to life and to this day than just fussing to get the prettiest picture for Instagram. Let it go. And so I do, kinda. As if as a reward, the very next section ends up being my absolute favorite of the trail. Somehow the water's suddenly the prettiest blue, and then there's the whole beach in front of us. And turns out what's supposed to be the most treacherous part of the trail is actually my perfect definition of fun. It's just rocks, climbing down rocks from the very top all the way down to the beach. Now, the little extra walk from the beach to the lagoon, I don't think it's necessary, but we do it anyway. And my honesty again, I'm having trouble seeing what people find so nice about it. To me, it's just a pond. But I take off my shoes, lay back, and enjoy it anyway. If I'm sounding miserable, it's because that's exactly it. Comparison robs you of your joy. Because I've been traveling so much and seeing so many things, it now takes conscious effort to make sure I still appreciate the little things that don't necessarily knock my socks off my feet. You don't have to experience everything in comparison to something else. Instead, try experiencing each thing in the present for exactly what it is. Everything is better appreciated that way.